We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. John Ross, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's either going to be a touchdown or an interception. There's no in between.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. His throw incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation? All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up.
I'm sitting in my office right now, and like the room is on a slant. So like every now and then my chair will just like start to slide backwards.
Now he's going to swing this one.
I can't. No.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
In our lease, I can't have like wheels on the hardwood, so I have just like a chair pad right now. But I'm probably going to get like a rug or a carpet in here, just because I feel like that'll hold better.
That you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
Yeah, I think the way the lease is like worded, there's some things I think the landlord is just trying to cover his ass if he rents to like a shitty college kid. Because it's like specifically says like we can't have keg parties or anything.
But not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Wilson will throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Give the sack.
Also says in our lease we can't like smoke, but we were talking to the neighbors one day. They were out smoking, and I guess one of them was like, "Oh yeah, I'm planning to do it next year." So we're like, "All right, so that rule's okay."
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
But like our landlord's like at least attendant. Like the other day, he just showed up and started mowing the lawn. He's like they even said, the neighbor said he's a good landlord. I remember when I lived in New Hampshire, in my lease it said I had to mow the lawn, and I think I'm not fucking doing that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty of action. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Big hold of the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Open man is Ross, complete. And down to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The quick slant caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Rams' 3-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks.
Yeah, because he threw behind him.
Lead out a bit further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 14, Rams nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
And the Rams 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And he's going to keep it here. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
1st down.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's taken down.
I feel like, that's a nice green jersey. I think they should have the ball.
22 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
You like it? You spread the love.
2nd and 7. Wilson out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. T. Higgins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
Point is good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
I've had one task to do all day at work, and I'm just getting to it now. It's been so crazy. One of our softwares went down, and like anyone using that software couldn't print labels, which you need labels to go on the tubes to tell you whose test it is. And then once they fixed that, we realized that it's like there's something wrong in the system that's not communicating with ours anymore. So we don't know what's going on with that.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And
this is also the one time I'm working by myself because the other guy's on vacation.
So far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And touchdown Seattle. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case,
Cox
because
gotta
you
get
know
there.
it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Damn.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now this throw caught left side. The 30, 10, touchdown LA. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Faking the give, now Watson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Mecole Hardman, 81 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. From the gun, here's Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back at the 10.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that'll be incomplete. Wilson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down, Los Angeles.
Oh, he sheds himself free. Past the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. Touchdown, L.A.
Ooh, getting sticky with it.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And he'll bang that one through.
Seahawks 33.
What game am I watching?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. On first down, Watson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Operating from the gun, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's
all right, the comeback's
to
on.
Take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Barkley, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On third down, Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Seahawks 33, Rams 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go to Elliott again. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 1 brings
out of the gun, Watson. He may try and run for this. Finding room at the 30. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
He's starting to fall into the category of not
How did they let that?
How? He's dangerous, but when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. From the gun, Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not much there, only a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, let's go set lunch.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tapped.
I'm not going to say it. Damn, the Heat got swept.
At the 15.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I guess like not the rumor, the feeling is that Pat Riley's going to blow everything up like he did the last time they got swept in the 1st round. And it seems like basically everyone except Bam and Jimmy Butler are safe.
At the line. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off a big run on his own.